What's going on, guys? All right, so in today's video I'm gonna be showing you how to angle, but this tutorial is completely advanced, so there will be a lot of yapping, but I'm gonna try to put timestamps on each part. All right, so first I'm gonna start off with I am angling on low FPS. I will drop a separate tutorial for 60 FPS slash mobile users, so if you're on 60 or you're a mobile user, you don't have to watch the video, but some of the steps could still help you. First, let's talk about settings. Currently, I'm on one graphic. I recommend two, but I use one. I'm having no transparency. If you want to copy the rest of the settings, you can. I'm gonna go through it. All right, so if you've never angled before, then you'll need to know the steps in order to angle. So it's shift, unshift, jump, and then dive. I recommend coming to practice and come to the famous wall. For some reason, you can't really do it regularly, just grabbing the ball and trying it, because with the ball you can do it each time. If you've never angled before, I recommend doing this for a while, not like 10 times though, because if you do it just 10 times, but you still gonna be lost in the real fields. So just do it for a while. After you've done it for a while, it's time to go straight into publics, because we're officially done with practice. The only thing practice can help you with is getting on the wall. It's not really going to help you no more than that. All right, so once you're in the public server, you're going to come over here to the sides, the store uniform. You will need uniform. If you do not have uniform, you're not angling nothing, buddy. You're just going to be on the ground. The only way you can get height without uniform is if you clearly, obviously flag or cheat. And let's not be lame. Once you do have uniform, make sure you have no checks. Make sure you have nothing checked out. So after you confirmed your uniform and settings and all that, it's time to angle. All right, so you might see different types of passes, and I promise you, different type of passes got different types of time. I know people say, oh, you do this and that when the ball is over your head or on top of your head, but it's not the same for every pass. So lob passes are normally 60 to 75 power, and this is what it'll look like. So let me slow the clip down for you to understand. We're gonna want to talk about positioning. All right, so bam. The way I line myself up with the ball is different than what others do, because I know most people be like, line the ball up with your helmet line or something, but I like to be slightly on the right side of my helmet. And the reason being is because I'm on controller and I can't walk strictly straight back sometimes, and I'm not sure if that's just my problem, but I can't go straight back. Another thing you need to understand is when you're in shift, be sure not to go left or right as you're trying to go backwards. If you do that, you're gonna ace, get ghosted, or just look like you don't even know what you're doing. So as you can see, I'm walking straight backwards. Bam. The camera angle I took while in shift allowed me to come out straight forward. As you can see, the ball is literally almost lined up with me. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is when do you jump, aka when do you time your angle? So to make it simple, I'm gonna use an example. It might confuse some of you, but I hope you'll get a better understanding of the way I use it. So the example I'm gonna use is a race. In a race, you got cars and the finish line. So we're gonna use the ball as a car, and our helmet is gonna be a finish line, or like the top of our head. And while we're on the topic, I know a lot of people be questioning, do you jump when your body is fully turned around or when it's halfway turned around? The answer to that is halfway, because if you jump after it's fully turned around, you're not going nowhere. You're literally just regularly jumping. Like the moment you let yourself turn around fully, you threw away your angle. All right, so back to the race. As you can see, the ball is over my head. It's not on top, it's over. And the race ending point is when you jump. So I jump here, this is where the ball finished. The ball finished over my head. And since the race ended, all that's left to do is dive and then click. And there you have it. That's a clean mag. All right, so for our next clip, we're gonna use a deep pass. As you can see, the quarterback is roughly behind the 20-yard line and the ball isn't thrown yet, so this is basically indicating a deep pass incoming. So as you can see, it's sort of a crossbody. Now, when you get a crossbody, try your best to just continue running straight, because in the angle they're throwing the ball is gonna fall right in front of you. Most people, they'll try to run the same path as the ball, or they'll move left or right or something, But no, just continue going straight because it'll fall right in front of you. All right, so I'm gonna let the clip play. A decent mag. And as usual, we're gonna talk about positioning. Once again, if you was lined up with the ball over your helmet on this type of pass, you're acing. Why? Because you're gonna jump away from the ball when you unshift. All right, so all that's left is the hard part, which is the race. When do you shift? When do you unshift? Now, as you can see, let me actually put it in regular speed so you can see. As you see, this ball, it has so much speed to it. It's a fast, deep ball. All right, so when we talk about the race, where do I shift and where do I unshift? Let me break it down. You can't see the ball because of the score, but on a deep pass, you low-key want to late. Because if you early, you're just gonna ace or you won't reach the ball. Well, you can't see, but the ball, it appears to be directly on top of our head. How sure am I to say that? I'm not pretty sure, but I'm gonna say the ball appears to be directly on top of our head. It's not over, but it's directly on top. Now, as you notice, when we go back to the 70 lob pass, the race starts when the ball is slightly in front of us. That's the difference between when the race starts for a lob pass and a deep pass. All right, so now the question is, when does the race end? It might not make sense, but the race ends immediately. You unshift after you've shifted. Why do I say this? I'm gonna show you why. We're gonna put it in normal speed. As you can see, the speed of the ball is flying way too fast for you to wait any later to unshift. That's why the race ends immediately. All right, now your click timing on a deep pass, you really need to not late click at all. All right, so many people make this mistake and delay their click. If you delay your click on a deep pass, it's gonna look like you lated your angle, but no, you just delayed your click. All right, so it's gonna show me clicking immediately. All that's left is to dive and catch it. And there you have it. That's a clean, deep pass mag. But one more time so you can see how fast the entire motion was. Now, what does the replay look like for these type of passes? First, we decent height. That's decent, pretty decent. All right, so as you can see, our quarterback is at the 9 and 8 yard line. He's behind the 10. All right, I'm gonna let the clip play first, and then I'm gonna break it down for you. All right, now let's talk about when does the race start, aka when do you shift? You shift when the ball is slightly in front of you. As you can see, it's not on top of my head, nor is it over me. Depending on when you shift, because as you can see, I'm quick shifting. That's something that I learned by watching another angler. He goes by Chase, X-Chase. Ever since I've tried it, I would say my timing has definitely got better at it. But I would not say start quick shifting. You might want to start shifting a little bit early, way before, and then you should try to adjust to quick shifting. Now let's talk about when does the race end. When the ball is either on top or over. You can clearly see the ball is directly on top of my head. You can also see my click. So now that you see where the race ends, all that's left to do is just catch it. As you can see, it took a while to catch that ball. So if you definitely would have laid your click, you're not catching it. Put it in full speed one more time so you can see. All right, so the last pass I'm gonna talk about is a high arc lob pass. I'm gonna let it play in full speed and then I'm gonna break it down for you. All right, so the first thing I want to point out is how it's sort of a crossbody. This type of crossbody is a lob, so you can low-key adjust yourself to these type of passes. As you can see, I'm doing that, but I didn't over adjust. I didn't go all the way to put my helmet line on the right side of the ball. Let's see when the race starts. Bam, this is when the race starts. Now you cannot see the ball, but I'm 100% sure ball is slightly over my head. That means you need to unshift immediately after you've already shifted. Anything later than that, you're gonna late ghost and just not catch the ball. Now you're gonna see when the race ends immediately. And guess where the ball is? It's slightly in front of me. When do I click? Bam, I clicked early. It's not a good example, so I'm gonna rewind it back so you can see. There, that is the exact moment I clicked. And that's the point of catching. Clean, decent mag. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on replay. And here is what it would look like on replay. Decent mag. Alright, to be honest, I think that's all. I hope this helps you because I think I yapped a little bit too much. If it helps you, let me know. If it doesn't, let me know what you need help on. I'm trying to answer that as well. Other than that, yeah boy, stay safe.